What's up, guys? It's your boy Boa back with another video. We are in Las Vegas and this is a pillow that we got from the Hello Kitty Cafe. Pretty cool, huh? So anyway, we are in Las Vegas in a hotel called Vdara. Alright? Vdara. On the card it says Area Vdara. I guess they are the same group. That's why it's on the same card. But Area is Area, Vdara is Vdara. So the difference between Vdara and Area is that Area has a full casino and Vdara is just a hotel. Just only hotel. But they're right next to each other. If you stay in Vdara, it's only gonna take you 2 minutes just walking over to Area. If you have kids, maybe you want to stay in Vdara. It's better, and I'll tell you why. So this room is the city corner suite room, but this room is called the Stay Well version. So there's two kinds. There's the normal one that is not the Stay Well, and there's one that is Stay Well. So the difference between the Stay Well is that you get a air filter in the room. That's probably the only difference when you see the room that says Stay Well. If you go to Las Vegas and you have a lot of kids or a lot of adults, like 4 adults, or like a parent and then 2 or 3 kids, you might want to stay in this kind of room because look, you have a full kitchen, a full jumbo microwave, you have a full size refrigerator. This is not a small refrigerator, it's jumbo size with a big freezer in here. Huge. Right at the entrance, you have laundry machines, you have washer, you have dryer, you have a nice size dining table. You can sit at least, 6 people here is not a problem. They also include some simple pan right here. They don't have utensils right now, but you can call room service to ask for utensils and they will bring you utensils and some kitchenware. Oh, there's some here. You see, there's like 3. This wasn't here when we got to the room. So we just request for kitchenware and they brought up this set right here, which is 3 plates, 3 bowls, cooking stuff, okay? Forks, spoon. All right, so that's like, it looks like for a set for 3 people, but if you need more, you can ask them. Also, if you need like drinking water, you can ask for drinking water too. They will bring you some water. There is a mini bar right here. This stuff is super sensitive. It's weight sensitive. If you even move anything here, they're gonna charge you money automatically. I suggest you download the MGM app so then you can check everything about your room. You can even check into the room remotely. You don't even have to go to the desk. You can even get your room key remotely without having to talk to the front desk. Yes, they have a machine in the front desk that you just scan you have a QR code of your reservation. You scan your QR code, they have room keys, and they scan the room key, boom, 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 you got a room key without having to talk to the front desk. Okay, so when you swing around this kitchen area right here, you immediately get into the bathroom. Bathroom has sliding doors. Let me see, this right here. So this is a double door closet. We put our checked-in luggage over here. You have a double sink in this bathroom. You have a toilet area. Moving on over here, you have a walk-in shower, and then you have a nice size tub. Our kid was taking a bath every night so far, so this is definitely useful. Right now we are on the 35th floor. You can get some decent views here. All right, if you take a look downstairs, you can see Aria right there. So basically the building we're in right now is Vdara. So Vdara has a little walkway. You can see the walkway right there, the curve, and it just takes you like 1 or 2 minutes. Just walk right into Aria, and that's great. That's great because if you have little kids or teenagers, you don't want them walking through the casino. If you stay in Vdara, from the entrance going to the elevator, it only takes you less than 1 minute. It takes 30 seconds to get to the elevator, and the elevator takes you another 30 seconds. So if you stay in Vdara, so you can go to Aria, and then from Aria you can also go over to MGM, and then you can also go to Bellagio, and you can also go to Cosmopolitan. So it's like you can go to like 4 different places by staying in one place without having to take a taxi around. It's great. We walk into the bed area. You have another desk right here, desk and chair, and then you have another chair here. You have a big screen TV over here, right next to the, what is this, king size bed? King size bed. This bed is memory foam. Nice, comfy. Now, walk into over here. If you're sleeping right here and you don't want to make too much noise, you could just, go over here and keep this closed, and the people sleeping, you won't bother them. You can go over here and do what you need to do. Okay, let's get into the, I would call this the living room. So the living room has another TV. There is another snack bar right here. Do not touch any of this. This is motion activated. The moment you move something, they're gonna charge you in your room automatically. That's why you need the MGM app. You can track those charges every day. So then when you see something that is charged extra, you can just call them through the app. It's better to call them through the app because the app has a button, you connect you to support, and it'll call you through support. I tried to call the front desk by the phone in the room, and I couldn't get in touch with anybody. They're probably so busy down there in the front desk. But if you use the app, it has a dedicated line. What else? So this water is like, it's either $15 or $25. The baby, she moved something, and then we got charged $15 and $25. So we don't know which one it was, but we called them. We told them, hey, we didn't take anything, and then they refunded it back. This couch right here is actually, you can pull this out to make another bed. So you could definitely have 4 adults in this room.
Na, 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 na.
So the great thing that I noticed about staying in Vdara versus staying at the other casinos, first of all, right after you get to the hotel, it only takes you 30 seconds to walk to the elevator. I press the button, they have like 4 or 5 elevators on the bottom. And what I noticed is that this place doesn't have that much guests like the casinos. If I stayed in Aria, I would have to walk through the casino to get to the elevators to get to my room. But over here, I don't have to. I just go straight to the lobby, go to the elevators. It takes me literally 1 minute to get to my room, which is like, oh my God, that's amazing. And from what I noticed that the elevator, there's not much people waiting for the elevator. It's like so quick. It's like when I press the elevator is always there. And then this Vdara has a pool. It's not a big one, right? So the pool here is nothing impressive, but it's still a pool. It's good enough for, little kids. She have fun in there. She has no complaints about playing the pool. She had a blast. If you don't care about the casino, you're not into gambling, Vdara is a great place. As far as restaurants and stuff, Vdara doesn't have restaurants. They have that food court downstairs. Like, you can get simple foods, sandwiches. I think they have burgers too. But, they have a food area over there. But the good thing is, if you want Aria food, Aria has restaurants. You could just walk down over to Aria and eat something. I mean, it's not cheap, the food at Aria, but hey, it's actually, Aria has a really, really, really good ice cream store.
Ice cream store?
Yeah. You like the ice cream? Yeah,
I don't want so many things. I want only one chocolate.
Yes. The ice cream store at Aria is delicious. It's like the best of the best of ice cream. Even if you have somebody in your group that does gamble, this is still a good place to stay. Because if you want to go gamble, just walk over 1 minute to Aria and gamble. That's it. And also I noticed that, since this hotel is not a casino hotel, there's less people, right? It's easier to get a taxi. The Uber comes here No problem. There's no line. The Uber driver comes here. It's easy to get an Uber. Everything is quick. Especially when you're doing a convention. If you're going to the convention in Mandalay Bay, you want to stay in Vdara also. Let me tell you why. If you're going to the convention in Mandalay Bay and you stay in Vdara, you can tell the taxi driver or the Uber, just hop on the highway and take one exit, the next exit off, and it will literally take you 5 minutes from Mandalay Bay going to Area or Vdara. It takes you 5 minutes. I've done it. I've done it just today. The taxi driver, I saw him switch over. He got off the strip. He went into the highway. He went one exit. Exactly 5 minutes. We got back to Vdara. Now, if the driver, if he went on a strip, stop, go, at least 10 to 15 minutes, at least. If it's very heavy traffic, maybe 30 minutes. So that's another good thing about staying in Area and Vdara. You can skip the whole strip traffic just by taking one exit on the highway. The only probably negative thing I could think about this hotel is that this is not like there's no free parking. You must valet your car. I think valeting your car overnight is like $35 to valet your car overnight. So I'm not sure if that $35 is every time you drop your car off, you have to pay them $35. I'm not sure. I mean, that would be pretty crazy, right? But I don't know, not 100% sure. From our trip in Las Vegas this time, I didn't rent a car, so I just Ubered everywhere. Another tip I can give you guys, that if you're going to Las Vegas for a convention, I don't suggest you to call an Uber to pick you up in the convention. I tried to call Uber and like 2 times the driver canceled on me because they couldn't find the entrance to the convention. So if you're in a convention, just pick up the taxi that you see. It's probably gonna cost you a few more bucks, but it's totally gonna save your time. All right, guys, so that's it for the Vdara room tour. I hope this helped you out. I see you guys in the next episode. Have a nice day.